you guys, it's me, Trudy. You're watching the Trending with Trudy show, and Ricky's on his phone. What are you checking messages? Like, who's calling you right now?
I'm checking for new tennies because I'm jealous of the ones you got.
Well, we can talk about that in a second.
Okay.
You guys, we're here live at the Hollow. You guys, 14532 Brook Hollow and 281. Super excited to be here. Not only are we excited because Julie and Maddie are here in the house, but we're excited to extend Ricky Bobby's birthday. The Hollow has decided to continue to celebrate with him and bring all these great balloons.
Yes.
So I hope you had a great birthday.
You know, the problem with my birthday falling close to Fiesta is I don't ever get to recover. Because my birthday, and then we go right into Fiesta.
Is this complaining? Is this what happens when you get turned older? Is that what's...
No, I do appreciate it. Everything y'all have done.
Well, no, Julie made sure that she had to have balloons for you and had your shot ready to go.
She did. She's
so
the best.
Yeah, no, it was a great time. I know we celebrated your birthday on Saturday, and your actual birthday was Monday.
Yes.
But you know,
but thank you.
And you know, even Julie said he walked in, he was so confused. He's like, "Whose birthday is it?" I'm like,
well, because we know so many people, it's always somebody's birthday.
And they're so good about it because they make sure to celebrate their regulars, and you know,
I celebrated Monday, wasn't here yesterday, and celebrated today.
Yeah, and then we'll probably do something again next week.
No, I'm kidding. Thank you. You made my birthday special as always.
You're welcome.
As always.
You're welcome. It was a good time. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So also, you guys, here at the Hollow, it's time. Speaking of Fiesta, it's time for Fiesta food. And guess what? You don't have to go downtown. I mean, I push for Nyosa. I push for oyster bake, all that, but you can get your chicken on a stick here starting tomorrow.
My favorite.
Starting tomorrow, not just chicken on a stick, sausage wrap, corn cup, and the asada tacos, you guys. I'm super excited. The chicken on the stick is my favorite. They've been doing it now for, gosh, maybe 5 years. I think since COVID, because it was.
You're right.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. The only thing they don't have is a cascarones, but I'll take.
No. We don't need that. We don't need that in here.
We're not allowed. You don't allow people to hit you with cascarones.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, well that might change this year.
I try to be the cool aunt, but that's when I'm uncool. Is when I don't allow my nieces and nephews to crack an egg on my head. Well,
you invited me to Easter one year, and since you said no, guess who got the cascarones? I did.
Yep. Yeah. So it's definitely a busy time of year, busy time of month for San Antonio. Although I say that coming out of the Final Four and the Texas Open, it's just like San Antonio has something going on all the time.
Well, we need to talk about when they're not busy.
I know. That's maybe 2 weeks out of the year.
Maybe.
Well, it's something, that we're coming up after Easter. And as y'all know, we're just going to touch on this a little bit for all the Catholics out there in the world here in San Antonio. We know we have a big, Catholic faith base that are, and we've got watchers that are. It's so sad that he was literally with the vice president a day before or the few hours before, and who knew that was going to be the last time. I mean, what do you think he feels like seeing him, knowing that he's one of the last person to talk with him?
It would mess with my head.
It would be very, because he passed away that next morning. Let's see, from a heart attack or a stroke. So
but he had complications going back to a few months ago.
Did you know that he had a lung issue when he was younger?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see, we've got Cam. What do we have? Sorry.
Yeah, we got Cam saying hello.
Hi,
Cam, and I have to give a shout out to my friend Cam for my birthday. My boy took care of me.
Yes, he did.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
That was very cool of you, Cam. Very, very cool. Yes, happy birthday. Well deserved. Because I think that's like your only
it's my only commander's thing.
Yes, you Redskins. He's got toilet paper made of it, so it's fine.
And shower curtains.
And shower curtains.
But the first commander's thing, but it's so soft.
I know.
And it holds 2 beers almost. Thank you, Cam.
Yeah, that was very, very cool.
I'm gonna get Cam to the dark side and become a Washington fan.
Okay, so moving back.
I'm working on Sandoval.
Oh well, I don't know. He's like, I'm good. So so going back to our Pope. I mean, it was very, very sad. He was our Pope since 2013, I believe. And so now there's the whole, the Pope's funeral is going to be on Saturday, May 3rd. Or I'm sorry, Saturday. Is it not May 3rd? No. But
I saw the whole list of the candidates, and there's a lot of people.
So
they, I know the tradition. They kind of congregate
the
in private,
conclave.
and then at the Vatican they have a little puff of smoke when they decided on somebody, which I think is the
Well,
coolest thing in the
there's
world.
so many traditions that go on.
Yes.
With when it
Yes.
all this entails so many traditions. I guess.
So is he not being buried at the Vatican? I think he's one of the few
No.
that has not been.
He's one of 14 that are. He's going to be buried at this Basilica of Santa Maria. How do you say that in Rome?
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's one of 14 that have been buried outside of the Vatican.
How many popes have we had? Do we know?
Oh gosh. Maggiore.
Nice, good job.
Yeah,
I'll have what she's having.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be very, very. This whole conclave, how
yes,
like
it's pretty secretive.
Very secretive. The doors are shut. They're not allowed to talk to anybody else. They're not allowed to talk.
And that's what I'm saying. The little puff of smoke is means we've decided. Yes,
it's so exciting. Like I'm getting chills right now talking
I am too,
about. No, for real. Like,
it's
very, very neat how they come about doing all this.
Yes.
So
and it's the way it's been done since forever.
So the funeral will be happening on Saturday, and it's 10 a.m. at the Vatican City. But for us, it's going to be at 3 a.m. And guess what? I'll probably wake up to watch it.
Well, you will. I mean, like we all watch the Princess Diana funeral and the weddings from England and all that stuff.
Well, I watched Prince Harry and William and all of them get married, and it was in the middle of the night. Nina and I were texting each other at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, look at her dress. And oh my God, her hair. And like, so yes, I'll definitely.
That is you 100%. I know this.
If I get up for that, I'm definitely going to wake up for the Pope. So.
And you can't wait to text everybody. It's like 6 o'clock. You're like, okay, it's early enough.
It's early enough.
Are you watching? Are you watching? I'm like, I just got up.
Yeah. There's an indication on Facebook when like you can see when people are awake or like when they've been on. So I'm like, okay, he's awake. She's awake. She's awake. Okay, I can text her. Right.
You're that person. You're good about that too.
I am. I try. So anyway, that was a sad, moment there. Days, our downtown, right there. Are we doing something downtown? I think they're going to have something at the San Fernando.
Yeah, I think they are at San Fernando.
Yeah.
I think they are.
I know that they were showing up, when it happened, people were showing up. And our good friend Ernie Zuniga was covering that. And he was very moved by how many people, were showing up.
Remember when we had the Pope come over here to Westover Hills? How many was it? Over 100,000 people?
1987.
Yeah, it was over 125,000 people or something. I mean, there's a big Catholic presence in San Antonio.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the San Fernando Cathedral, and they always have mass times. They have multiple throughout but they did do something really nice the day of. So, but anyways, we'll let y'all know if they're going to be doing something. But yeah, so all these health issues with all our people that we've been following, whether it be a broadcaster. I know we lost another. Was it Mike? You sent me
Mike Patrick.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So 36 years ESPN. He was the original voice of Sunday Night Football and the last voice of Sunday Night Football.
Really?
So last year ESPN broadcast our last Sunday Night Football game, and now NBC has the Sunday night games.
Yeah.
He's been there every single year.
Wow.
It's going to be weird not hearing him on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah. Wow.
36 years.
Gosh.
I know. That's
like, I was like one.
But Sunday Night Football, they would move around different color common guy. Mike Patrick was always there. He's kind of like, who's the one? Is it Costas that does like the Olympics and stuff?
Yes, Bob Costas.
He's kind of like Bob Costas in that regard.
Yeah. Okay, so our producer just let me know that the masses for Pope Francis are going to be held and join Archbishop Gustavo and the Archdiocese of San Antonio. They're going to have a special, how do you say this? Novena. What is that? Is it just, okay. Oh, no. Okay. And it's going to take place at 7 p.m. on every day from the 21st through the 29th. So as of the start of this week, when it happened, through the 29th. So every day at that time, they'll have that. That's really neat. That's very, very nice. That's very nice that they're doing that. But there's something else. We're on a health kick right now. Carlos Santana.
Yeah, I heard that this morning.
And my Aunt Carla, hi Aunt Carla. She texted, everyone's texting, trying to find tickets for Carlos Santana. I was like, I forgot he was coming. I forgot he was going to be here. He had he had to postpone. He had to postpone because he was suffering from a medical emergency.
Because he's only 77. I've seen Carlos Santana. He's wonderful.
He's awesome.
Yeah, and he's a big staple in San Antonio.
Yeah,
too, so.
yeah. So I mean, I saw them wheeling him out, and luckily it was for dehydration.
Yeah.
But still, I hope there's something else that and
Yeah,
he's probably he'll reschedule. Let's hope he reschedules.
He probably will.
I mean, most big artists like him do. He just needs a little break.
Yes.
He just needs a little hold on.
Yeah, we're praying for him.
Yes, yes. Prayers. Okay, so on another note, on a lighter note, today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday.
Okay.
But you know what tomorrow is?
Thursday.
Fiesta. No, I'm kidding. It is Fiesta. Well, hold on. Tomorrow's draft day.
Yes.
Draft day. Okay, so you are going to.
Thanks, Cam.
Yeah. Okay, so Chris, if you're watching, I'm not sure if you've chimed in yet. Cam, I know you've got some input on this too. But Ricky Bobby, I want to know what you think are going to be what's going to be the drama of this.
I'm just going to give you my quick rundown, my opinion. I'm kind of miffed because for the first time in 20 years, my team doesn't have a top 10 pick because we were actually good last year. No, we don't pick till 29.
I know.
So usually the top 20 picks, I'm there going, okay, who are we going to get?
I'm like,
this year, I got to wait till the end of draft day 1. So
little baby violin.
It is what it is. So I don't know who my Washington team is going to pick. I know your top 4 guys. Cam Ward, quarterback.
Uh-huh.
The Heisman runner-up, the running back from Boise, Ashton Jonty. Jonty, yeah. Who I thought should have won the Heisman. Travis Hunter, guy from Colorado.
Oh, yes.
And Abdul Carter, he's the defensive end from Penn State.
Okay.
Those are going to be your top 4 picks. Now,
okay.
It's going to be a given. Cam Ward is going to go to Tennessee. They need a quarterback. Cam Ward's going to be number 1. This is my draft pick.
Okay.
And the way I do my draft pick is what's the guru on ESPN, Mike Mayock or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so whatever he predicts, I go opposite.
You go opposite?
Because he's always wrong.
Really?
He's always wrong.
Okay.
So an interesting pick is going to be number 2, Cleveland. Okay.
Oh.
Well, Cleveland, who do they have? Deshaun Watson's done.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco. I would roll with Joe Flacco.
Really?
They need a quarterback. So the only other 2 serviceable quarterbacks in the draft, I think, is the kid from Ole Miss, Jackson Dart, which I think is a great name for a quarterback.
Yeah, it is.
Jackson Dart and Shedeur Sanders.
Really?
I don't think Shedeur is going to go that high, but Cleveland is going to Cleveland.
Well, they kind of have to.
They need a quarterback.
Right.
So they're going to pick Jackson Dart or Shedeur Sanders.
Okay.
Okay. If they don't pick Sanders, I think he's going to drop all the way down to maybe 7, which is probably where he should be drafted.
Do you think that low?
Yeah.
Okay, Sandoval.
We got Cam saying the Cowboys should go with whoever best player is available.
Well, at some point in time, at number 12, they say you either draft for need or you draft BPA, best player available.
Right.
So say you already have 5 wide receivers.
Yeah.
But the number 1 receiver in the draft falls in your lap. Do you take them or do you draft what you need? And that's general managers are, I hear different arguments, BPA or draft for need. Cowboys, they need everything.
Well, yeah.
They can't get too picky. So,
and so if we end up getting, are we going to have a chance of getting a quarterback or no? No, right? There's no way.
I think there's only 3 of them. You guys are probably going to go offensive line.
We do need that, though.
You need offensive line.
Yeah.
You need offensive line. You're probably going to go offensive line. I don't know. So we touched a little bit on this the other day. Me being a general manager, this is what I would do. Remember in 89, Jimmy Johnson took your best guy on your team, Herschel Walker, and turned that into 18 draft picks and players and built your Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
Who's the number 1 guy on the Cowboys everybody wants? It's not CeeDee Lamb.
No.
It's not Dak Prescott. Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Take Micah Parsons, blow this whole thing up. I would do CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Jimmy Johnson, the genius he is, hit on most of those draft picks. Jerry Jones and Brian Schottenheimer is no Jimmy Johnson.
Right.
But at some point in time, you can get a lot of picks from Micah Parsons.
Right.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
That would be me. But I think they're going to go offensive line.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, let's hope that we do something
Yeah.
good because we
Okay.
haven't done anything good.
Yeah, but no, keep your eye on those 4 guys: Shador Sanders, Abdul Carter, Travis Hunter, who plays both corner and wide receiver. Cleveland should pick him, but if they're probably going to take Shador Sanders.
Okay. We shall
This is
see.
my opinion, but this is also the guy that wanted Drake May over Jaden Daniels last year. So take that.
So
for what
Cam,
you
tell
can.
me, talk to me, Sandoval.
All right, so we got Cam saying the Cowboys need everybody, or we need everything. And then he says Micah would be the one for who everybody would want.
There you
Hello,
go.
what up?
And he said he would do Dak and CeeDee Lamb.
I mean, you know what? And Cam and I talked about this a little bit the other day. Herschel Walker back then was the Bo Jackson of the era.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't you trade Dak and CD or CD and Micah or whatever and get all those draft picks? But you have to have somebody who can draft. And Jerry in the past does okay in the draft, but he's no Jimmy Johnson.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I would do it. I mean, you could get probably 2 or 3 first rounders for Micah Parsons, at least 2 1s and a couple of second and thirds.
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb, maybe. You could get 5 or 6 decent picks out of those 2
Out of
players.
those 2, right?
And then like Jimmy Johnson traded some of those here and there and
Yeah.
got 2 or 3 picks for those
Well,
guys. But he was a genius.
I'm
Jimmy
def-
Johnson was a genius.
I'm definitely excited to see what happens. And what about the Raiders? They have the 6th pick.
You know what? If Shador Sanders falls that low, he may go there. I don't think so. There's no telling. I mean, the Raiders need some pieces too. They might go wide receiver, but I don't see Shador falling lower than 7.
Really?
Well, I know our friend Dylan is a Saints fan. I think
Yes.
they pick 8 or 9. I don't
Yeah.
think Shador's going to fall that far.
Dylan, what do you think? Dylan, if you're
Yeah.
out there. Wow. Yeah. No, I don't know.
I mean, so the Saints, they have Spencer Rattler. They drafted him last year.
so you don't think
And they still have Derek Carr.
Shador will go to the Saints?
I don't think he's going to make it that far.
Okay.
I think he should fall that far, but I don't think he will. But I mean, the Saints have Derek Carr, and they drafted Spencer Rattler last year,
Yeah.
who was serviceable. I can't see them going quarterback. So we'll find out.
We got Cam saying the Raiders probably want the Boise running back.
Yeah, I don't think. And the Raiders pick where 7.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
6.
he's
They're
not going
6.
to last that far. I'm not huge on drafting running backs in the first round, but every now and then you did get an exception. You do get a Bo Jackson. You
Yep.
do get an Emmitt Smith. You
Yeah.
do get Eric. This kid is that exception.
Okay.
I mean, I think he should have won the Heisman last year.
You did. We've talked about
And they
that.
gave it to Travis Hunter.
Yes.
So he came in a close second.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's one of that running back. He's probably to go top 5, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
those are your top 5 picks. Keep an eye on them, or top 4 picks. So the interesting one is going to be Shador Sanders. See where he goes.
I'm super
Yeah.
excited to see where he's going to go.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. It's
Like
a
I
big
said,
day.
Cleveland's going to Cleveland, so I wouldn't be surprised if they pick him. So
Okay. Well, good
they
luck.
should pick
Good
Travis
luck.
Hunter, but we'll see.
Something else that you were super excited about. You're like, oh, Goodell's doing something good. Brad Paisley's
This
going
is
to
one
be
of the best
performing.
things. This is one of the best things Roger Goodell has done in years.
That's
I love it.
huge.
Yeah,
It's huge.
It's about time.
It's standing room only,
Yeah.
but it is what it
Yeah.
is. But Brad Paisley
I mean,
is.
who doesn't love Brad Paisley?
I love him.
Who doesn't?
I mean, there's
You
a
know?
couple people. I'm sure our
Really?
producers back there going,
It's kind of like AC/DC. I don't know one person who doesn't like AC/DC.
I don't love them.
Who? Well,
I know their
yeah.
songs,
Yeah.
so I don't love them. But
Okay.
yeah. On that note, you guys want to remind everybody where we are. We are at the Hollow 14532. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Welcome to the Hollow, your destination for great vibes and all the action. This bar is perfect for gathering with friends or unwinding after a long day. Featuring an impressive array of TVs, you'll never miss a moment of your favorite games. Whether you're here for a casual drink, some delicious food, or to cheer on your team, the Hollow promises an experience that's as lively as it is welcome. Come on in and make yourself at home. Stay tuned for annual events like the Hollow Crawfish Boil. Make sure you come out to the Hollow at 14532 Brook Hollow.
Hey, you guys, we're back. We are live here at the Hollow, and we're also celebrating Ricky Bobby's birthday. Yes, I know it was, last week or last month. What was it?
You already forgot?
I already forgot because it's just like it's
2 days
lasting.
ago. It was
But look
2
at the
days
fun
ago.
balloons Julie brought. Julie's
know.
behind the bar right now with Maddie. So yeah, it's just hang tight. You got a few more days to go.
I got the whole month.
You gotta go. You gotta get through Fiesta. You gotta get through Fiesta.
I'm good.
Yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and thank you, Jason, for watching. And who else was it? We had a few other people: Chase, of course, Justice, and Nasib. So thanks for watching. And Cam, thanks for commenting. So big news over the past weekend also was the Oklahoma Sooners won their championship for NCAA, the women's team, gymnastics. Yeah. So that was super exciting to watch. I was actually able to watch a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So exciting. So, even Dylan posted about it. There was a lot of it was a big deal.
And even like men's gymnastics, I mean, that looks pretty brutal when they do what's that called? The bars.
The uneven bars or
yes,
the parallel bars?
Yes, the uneven bars.
Yeah.
That looks pretty damn brutal.
Yeah, so they get to celebrate here next week, and it's going to be a big old.
And it was the women's.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations to them.
Yeah, and then you've got another girl, gymnastics, Livy Dune
from LSU.
LSU, she's 22.
She's calling it quits.
She's calling it quits.
Yeah.
Calling it quits. And I mean, I guess you know when it's time, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know how it works. Like if you graduate from college from gymnastics, what is your next step? Is there professional gymnastics?
Well, no, but she can coach, and it looks like she's going to.
Is that what she's going to do?
She's going to, I mean, help the NIL. Like let's get them going and get them.
I think a lot of these girls just open up their own gymnastics school, right?
Sure.
Okay. I would go.
Yeah.
Would you go?
Oh yeah, I used to teach gymnastics.
Really?
Yeah. We have a comment.
Yeah, we got Cam saying that I feel Pittsburgh will try to trade and get a top 10 pick to get Sanders. Just his opinion.
Well, Pittsburgh. That's interesting because Pittsburgh got rid of Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. They've been fishing for Aaron Rodgers, and being the a-hole he is, he hasn't bit yet.
Right.
Yeah. So they may do that because what you don't want is them expecting to sign Rodgers, and after the draft, Rodgers says, "I'm done."
Yeah.
Which would be a pretty crappy move on his part, and it's happened before. So that's Cam. You're right. They may do that.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be real interesting.
No, Rodgers should have made up his mind before the draft because he's going to screw a team over.
Well,
and it might be Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
He's going to screw a team over. So,
yeah.
Like, we don't have enough reasons to hate Aaron Rodgers.
It's so funny that everybody is so bad about
Didn't everybody used to love him?
Yes.
Everybody used to love the guy. Now they can't stand him.
We got Cam.
They have Cam saying that Livy Dunn, she had a big modeling contract. She has a contract with Sports Illustrated, and she's making quite a bit of money.
So she doesn't need to beat up her body anymore.
That's what I want to do.
And she's going to be making some money.
I want to be a model.
We got Chris saying Wilson left Pittsburgh for a 1-year, $21 million deal with the Giants.
Okay. Wow.
I missed the first part of that. What did Chris say?
Wilson left Pittsburgh for a 1-year deal.
Yeah, with the Giants. Yeah. Russell Wilson's in New York. So they may be out of the quarterback picture. They picked number 3.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well,
or 4, one of the two.
Well, either way, it's going to be an exciting.
Yeah, the Giants picked number 3, but they got Russell Wilson, so they're not going to take Shedeur.
No,
yeah.
They won't. So gymnastics. Back to gymnastics. Exciting for them. Congratulations to the Oklahoma Sooners.
Congratulations.
They're always on top, one way or another, right?
Yeah,
whether it's like
softball,
something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so speaking, I just said stop beating up your body. Stop beating, doing gymnastics. Like these kids work out. Their tires like to the end. I mean, anyway. So there's a new spa. You do spas?
I haven't in a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So there's a new resort at the Hyatt Regency. I'm sure my friend Haley would know about this. It's the Hyatt Regency Hill Country Resort and Spa located off of 151. And it's a 2-acre water lagoon that will have white sand beaches.
Really?
Yeah. So that's exciting.
That is exciting.
So, it's funny because we tend to go, oh, where are we going to go? Cabo? No, Julie, we can't go there next weekend. Let's go to
the spa.
The Hyatt Regency Hill Country. I'm not mad at the staycations.
No. I mean, so when I think of spa, I think of just the massage rooms and that
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
no.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
you have different things to
Okay.
go to and float the lagoon, and now
Yes.
it's tan in the white sands
Perfect.
here in San Antonio.
Perfect.
Isn't that fun?
That it sounds like I would go.
Yeah. So they started building last year in June. So it's almost a year later.
So they're almost done.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
going to be at the end of June, right? I think.
Q3.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean that's fun.
Well, I mean, they build stuff so quick nowadays.
Do they though? There's construction
Except highways.
there's
Except highways.
construction everywhere I
Everything
look.
but highways. I need glasses. today.
Tell me.
We got Cam saying that the gymnastics girl that was so good was the Oregon State girl, Jade.
Jade, yes. Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fun to watch. When Olympics come around, I will watch.
You'll watch the
women's
gymnastics, yeah.
the men and the women's. You know.
Yeah. No, they're tough cookies out there.
Yeah. Well, you have to be.
Jordan Childs,
Yes.
all of them.
Austin, what's her name? Or Biles? Simone Biles.
Simone Biles,
Yes.
who's married to a Houston Texans football
I
player.
thought it was a Chicago Bear,
Chicago Bears, I mean.
but she's retired too, right?
No.
Oh, she's still doing it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
she just did the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I grew up. My dad used to love. I grew up watching all Nadia Comaneci.
Oh, yeah.
We used to watch all that growing up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
Olympics are. Oh, did you hear Aaron Judge is going to be a part of the Team USA in 20?
Baseball.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, because he's an amateur.
I mean, why
It is what
not?
it is. I don't understand how it works now, but good for him. Why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
that's fun.
He's always fun to watch.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Elizabeth loves him.
That's her favorite.
Her favorite,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Which is kind of weird. Do you think she would pick somebody like Montana Fouts or some girl from
nope.
Oklahoma, Aaron Judge?
No, Aaron Judge. Which
But so your other nephew Jerry, what was his favorite? He told me.
Tatis.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So your nephews and nieces, when they pick an idol in baseball, softball, there's a specific reason. It's not a name.
It's because of the
'cause they're-
stats.
Yes.
I mean, right?
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do their homework and they know exactly who they
Isn't that
like
funny?
and why they like.
That's
them.
hilarious.
they're
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
So good.
So San Antonio is definitely always building and building and building. Whether it's a building for a taco cabana, a taco palenque, a new Amazon warehouse. Now they're actually going to change some things around on the east side. Are you a big Amazon?
Oh God, are you kidding me? Not as big as you. I don't know my drivers personally.
Well, okay, but wait, did y'all see my post the other day? I don't know if y'all saw it. I think Cam might have. I got a package from Amazon. It was the size of this table, you guys, and this was in it. Like,
Really?
it was the funniest thing. I'm like, why, Amazon? Why killing trees for nothing? Use it for something else.
Yeah. No, I
Anyway,
know you're an Amazon.
Yeah, so they're wanting to change the warehouse to the east side to have drone operations. The facility is like going to be huge
And I'm kind of fascinated by this.
with the drone, and then
Yes.
the drop off for it. And,
I mean, so how do they do that? Do they just like let it go from 100 feet or 200 feet?
I
mean, what about if it's something fragile?
I don't know. I don't know if they do that for fragile things.
But things get screwed up. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So I'm on a second floor. I'm sure I won't get it there.
it'll end up like in the pool.
Yeah.
Sandoval.
And we got Cam saying that when he got his bag for Ricky Bobby's cup, it was huge too.
Okay, see,
This wasn't dropped off by drone cam.
I really, really want to know
Hey,
how
this
that's
is
going to work.
fascinating to watch.
Well, just like the robots that they have that are delivering food.
Food. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, how do they?
It's kind of bizarre. It's kind of cool.
Well,
Yeah.
just like the Waymo, the cars that drive themselves.
Yes.
There was a couple that got stranded, like on the side of the highway, and had to walk miles. Not here in San Antonio, but like
With the
somewhere in
Waymo stop.
Austin. Yeah,
Well, I remember the guy that got caught in the parking garage.
circling. Yeah.
So pretty soon we don't need humans for anything.
No. So the program that Amazon's doing for the drones is called Prime Air.
It's called what?
Prime Air
Okay, Prime Air.
is set to deliver
That's,
packages to
that's another
customers'
subscription.
doorsteps in 60 minutes or less using
Really?
battery-operated drones.
I'm
So
fascinated.
the battery dies right when it's getting
Right.
ready to. You get a drone with your
yeah.
package.
I can't. I'm fascinated by it. I think it's amazing. I just want to know how high they drop them.
I mean, I'm sure it's
You think?
Low enough.
Okay.
I don't know. Order something on
Let's do it.
Prime
Let's do
Air.
it.
Order
Let's do it.
some wine glasses and let's start there. Because you're right. What happens when it's
So what if you order helium balloons? They never
Hel-
make it to the ground.
Here you go. Here's your
No,
balloon.
I'm fascinated by it.
Cam says Johnny Five alive.
I like that. That's good, Cam. That's 25 alive. I like it. I like it.
No, I think it's pretty cool.
I don't like it.
You don't like
I
it?
don't like it.
Because something you buy is going to break. That's why.
Right.
Yeah.
Or get lost and get dropped in my pool or someone else's pool or like it's
Well, if that's going to happen, that's going to happen.
I would, but I'm sure they've tried it out enough, right? Obviously,
We'll
for
see.
them to launch this.
You would think.
I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, you guys, I want to remind everybody we are at the Hollow, live at the Hollow, 14532 Brook Hollow. You have Julie and Maddie serving drinks right now. I think I might go get a refill of my wine. So we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. And it's Republic Graphics, a veteran-owned.
Bought the company about 2 years ago, and so I don't know. It's just fun to have it if you're creative and get to do fun stuff and make stuff like this. We're a full functional print and fabrication shop, so we did a little bit of everything. We'll do everything from t-shirts, hats, to full wall build-ups, to building signage.
And so if a team were to want something like this, a team meaning, let's say 12 players on a softball team, how long does it take for those to come out?
So if you go onto the website at the Republic Graphics, tx.com, you go into the Athletic Buddy system. You'll see some of we already have set bodies.
Yeah.
So all we do is we take a picture. When you go to the order page, they'll send us a picture of the face or them in their uniform. And then what we do is we try to curtail it to that. We'll match it to that.
Yeah.
So match it to the number, we'll match it to the uniform, we'll match it to whatever. And then, we ship them out. So usually if we get an order, we can have it out to them within 3 to 4 days.
Wow. And we're back, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're live here at the Hollow.
14532 Brook Hollow.
Here with Ricky Bobby. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Because you know what? I may not be around next year, so I just caught you up for the
Stop
next
it.
3 years.
Stop.
Just so you're welcome, okay?
You better be around.
No, yeah.
Birthday won't be the same without
Thank you. Anyways, you guys, so we were talking about the draft coming up tomorrow.
Yep.
Very exciting for all you sports fans out there.
you. What do you think the Cowboys are going to do?
We'll get an offensive lineman. I'm putting it out there because that's what we need to do. So
You need to start somewhere.
yeah. I mean, what else are we gonna do, right?
You heard my opinion.
Yeah.
So
So today, you guys, is National Picnic Day. National Picnic Day. When's the last time you
had a picnic.
had a picnic?
Last time I got locked out of my house and I borrowed some food from my neighbors. No, I don't know. It's been a while.
I'll tell you when mine was if you're interested. Okay,
Go
you
ahead.
are. Okay, so let me tell you. So it was in 2013. It's a long time ago. Long time ago. I
Okay.
think, whatever. It's been a while.
10 years, 11 years.
Picnic with Sammy. We didn't want to do anything for Valentine's Day because it was so overrated, blah, 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 whatever. So we went and had a picnic and it was very, very cool. It's amazing what you can do.
Where'd y'all go?
To not Brackenridge, but Lionsfield by
Okay.
the zoo.
Okay.
By the zoo.
Did y'all have the basket?
Is it still Brackenridge? Is that still considered?
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay. Yeah.
But you guys probably had the basket with the checker. If I know Sammy, it was
My
perfect.
mother was a big part of that
Okay.
because she was like, he felt bad. He was like, oh, she's like, just get this basket, get a bottle of wine, get some cheese and crackers and strawberries and grapes. And it's amazing what you can talk about when you're at a picnic. Big thing that's happening also, you can do picnics like going into the Fiesta week, right?
Yes.
No, I don't know. Well,
We can do
because
picnics
well,
whenever.
they did a big picnic at Brackenridge Park for Easter. How did people hold up during the storm?
Man, I don't know. I've got friends that do that religiously.
Really?
And he sent me a picture Sunday morning, 7:00, and they were already there.
Already
And
there.
his family rolls like 40, 60 deep.
Yeah,
So they had pavilions. They had half of the park taken
that's
over.
cool.
But they were there at 7:00.
That's neat. And Woodlawn Park, they do stuff. They have a barbecue there for all the Fiesta,
Yeah.
like during Fiesta, I think. And I mean, it's definitely the weather. You
It
never
has to
know.
cooperate.
You never know.
Yeah. But what else is today? And it should be every day. Is National Lost Dog Awareness Day.
Aw,
That should be every day.
that's sad.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a day for that.
So when I pulled it up, my notification popped up. It had a picture of a dog with the stick and the little hobo looking thing.
yeah,
I'm talking.
I'm running away. Yeah.
But every day should be National Lost Dog Awareness
Gosh,
Day.
when I become a millionaire, I'm opening up a
Yeah.
big house for lost dogs.
And you're gonna hire me to help you take care of them.
Yeah. Speaking of Fiesta, you guys, who still goes to the Oyster Bake?
Man, I wish I could.
I went 1 year. One year. I went 1 year, one time. That was it.
Really? Why? What
I
happened?
do not. Well, first of all, I don't eat oysters,
Okay.
and there's too many people.
I know.
Fiesta, yes, I get it. I get it. We grew up with it.
Yeah.
It's all, it's a long 2 weeks of
The
partying.
oyster bake used to be my thing.
a lot of.
There was times when the oyster bake actually fell on my birthday. But
Yeah.
I mean, for like 12, 15 years when I was younger, we'd go both nights.
Yeah.
Both nights.
both
And
nights.
then one time when I got a little bit older, I was like you. There was just too many people. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I kind of feel like I even forced myself to go.
I don't know. It's the older I get. I mean,
Hold on.
They posted you.
Oh, if y'all can still hear
Yeah.
us, we're gonna keep talking.
10
but-
people is a lot of people. for me
Yes.
now, right?
Chase, do you have it pulled up on your phone by any chance?
We
Can
froze.
you?
We froze.
Pull up the show for me, please. Yeah, I don't know. We lost signal here, guys. So I don't know if y'all can still hear us. I know you can't see us, but we're gonna try to mess with our technical difficulties here. But yes, Oyster Bake this weekend. And I'm still waiting to find out if y'all can see us or hear us.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so Oyster Bake this weekend. Taste of New Orleans is this weekend. Do you
I
remember
have done
doing
that?
that?
I do like it.
That one is
Yeah.
a little because I don't eat a lot of Cajun food. I don't eat a lot of, so it's
And you almost have to enjoy that.
yeah.
Which I do enjoy it.
No, for sure. And then of course, my neighbor just said that they were going to go to the River Parade, and they have their own office set up there. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. So I was just handed some fun information here that the Oyster Bake for the rock stage, right? Ready?
Right.
It's going to be Hoobastank, fun.
Okay.
That's good. And then Back in Black, that's a great one.
That's a great.
That's a
I've
great
seen them.
one.
They're fantastic.
So
You know who they are?
So Friday, that's Friday, and then Friday at 7:30, and then Oyster Bake is going to be, or so they've got someone on stage every 2-3
Well,
hours.
they always have tradition.
Yeah, and then Braxton Keith. Oh, that's fun. That's going to be on Friday evening at 9:30. Walker Montgomery, cool. Friday night, 7:30. They have places for all these different.
Oh yeah.
you
yeah.
know.
There's different 2 or 3
And then
different
Brooke
stages.
Lee.
I don't know who
That's
she is.
and then so the next day, or no, still Friday. There's, like I said, there's so many people.
Patsy Torres. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while.
I love Patsy Torres.
Yeah.
She helped me out of a pickle when I was working for the Gunslingers, and one of our national anthem singers couldn't they couldn't show up after all. So
You told me this.
Yes,
And she showed up.
she showed up, and
Good.
she's like, "I got you, girl." So yeah, so that's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Well, I'm glad you didn't call me to do that.
Well, why would I?
I was the next one, right?
I mean, really. You think you could do that? Do you know all the words to the
I do
national
know all the
anthem?
words.
That's
I
cool.
do. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I could sing it.
I can say it.
You
Huh.
can say it?
Yeah, I can say it. No, I can sing it. I do it in the shower every morning.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're singing Brad Paisley songs
Yes.
or Taylor Swift.
Yes. Yeah. My girl. My girlfriend.
But yeah, so when I was young, back in the days,
When you were younger.
when I was younger,
Yeah.
my mom and dad and my aunts and uncles, we would all set up trucks, back it in with your ice chest, your barbecue pit. My Uncle Sam was the one that bring the meat. I got it. I'm gonna cook all day with the apron, and it was so much fun.
Yes.
So with the lawn chairs, sit back.
Yes.
You know where we would sit? By the pig stand,
Downtown?
which is no longer there.
Well,
but
there's
yes,
yes, it was gone. Yeah.
yes. So
Yeah. No, it's like I said, that friend of mine, he still does it traditionally.
Yeah.
And I've been out there for certain events, birthdays or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a long day with a lot of people, but it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a
It's a
lot of fun.
long day. It's a long day.
Yeah.
But the River Parade, like I said, is Monday. Battle of Flowers is May 2nd.
Okay.
The Flambeau is on May 3rd. Battle of the Bands, which is so much fun.
The high school battle of the
Yes,
bands. Okay.
so fun. And that's at Alamo Stadium. That's on May 1st, though.
And that's usually free too.
They
isn't
start
it?
at 7. Yeah.
It's free. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But then, yeah. And then,
King Ray Fail is where some friends of mine get involved with. They've actually built some floats and stuff. For that kind of stuff.
that's cool.
And that's a lot of fun to watch behind the scenes.
Yeah.
To watch how they build these things.
Yeah.
You know? And there's really no game plan, no blueprints. It's just, what do you think? And just
And
fly
go
by
with
the
it.
seat of your pants.
So, you know what I like watching is behind the scenes of them building the river barges.
That's
when-
similar to that.
Yeah,
yes,
when they
similar to
bring
that,
those
yes.
in and start
Yeah.
putting those together,
Yes.
it's like, wow. I want to float one day. I want to be
You
on a
do?
float. Yeah.
TWT float.
Yeah.
Jerry, we need to work on that.
I've never been on a float. Whether I've
Yeah.
been in the parade.
Never done
I've
this?
been in the parade,
You've done this?
not on a float.
Okay.
I've
Well,
been-
we'll make that happen.
I
for
was
you.
the dance director for McCullum, and they
Okay.
were in the parade, and I got to go. Hi. Try to be cool.
We'll get you on a float.
Yeah, right.
Rick's a Swifty.
You're a Swiftie.
Yeah, you're a Swifty, Rick.
She turned me into one.
Cam is too, and he's a shake and bake.
Shake and bake, Ricky Bobby.
Trudy has turned me into a Swiftie.
I mean, I kind of got Vanessa to like Taylor Swift
Well,
too.
and I like her for probably different reasons.
Her legs and her lips.
Besides that, and she makes a mean pancake in the morning. No, I don't know. And she'll make my bed when I get out of it. No, I like the way she carries herself.
Yeah.
As far as a role model, she's perfect.
Yeah, no, she really is.
I don't see why people hate her.
She's a doll.
If
I
you don't like her music, you don't like her music.
That's
you,
fine.
you can't hate her as a person.
She
You
she
really
does
can't.
so good for the
And
like
she-
all the
And
communities
she
around.
doesn't give two F's.
Nope. No.
That's how you carry
I
yourself.
can't wait for football season because I'm gonna get to see her again.
I'm going to try and convert her to a Commanders fan.
Anyways, you guys, we're being dorks about
We
Taylor
are.
Swift, but I don't care. This is what we do.
You
Um,
got me the T-shirt with her going like this.
Yeah,
I need to wear it.
you do.
I need to wear
You
it.
do. So I know you're not going to do Fiesta, but you can get advance
I'll do
tickets.
one night.
Okay, advance tickets for $20, and then at the door is $25. So you can save yourself, a few bucks
And-
and the time to go to the stand and get in. And,
Well, we complained about this before. At least I did back in the day, where you would buy your tickets and then say you're ready to leave, and you're walking in, and I say, "Hey, look, I've got some tickets left. Take them
Mhm.
now." It's the wristband.
no,
Oh, it's not.
they did away with it.
Oh, they did.
Yes.
Awesome. So now it's back to tickets.
Now it's back to
Nice.
tickets. Yes.
Nice.
Our good friend Danielle from
Yes.
the Hollow, she was not happy with that system.
I wouldn't either.
She was so annoyed with
Yeah.
it. I didn't go because I didn't want to deal with it,
right.
but I'm glad I didn't because of that. She said people were having trouble swiping their cards to get it on their bracelet. Like
And
it was
look,
a big
and
headache.
if you buy $50 worth and you spend 30, you're losing that
Yeah.
20 tour. You could have just given somebody those
and,
tickets.
and then you feel
and
good.
say,
You're
"Hey,
like,
bro," exactly.
yeah.
Because I mean, people have given me tickets. I've given tickets away.
yeah.
But the whole bracelet thing was just like I don't know.
No,
it
yeah.
was a buzzkill.
So I
for
think
sure.
they're only taking cash now. Is that
Good.
how that's going to work? Maybe just for the ticket. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Cash is
Take enough
king.
cash. Take a credit card. Be careful. Be safe. It's going to be fun. It's always fun. And they're
It is.
already wearing. When I say they, the volunteers, the chairman, all of the, their staff is very concerned about the weather because you never know.
Well, this time of year, April. you don't
Exactly.
know.
Yeah. So they have their rain rocks hanging in different spots, and they have their rain chants that they're making sure they get.
It couldn't hurt, right?
No, it never does. So yeah.
No.
So just you might have to take an umbrella and hold your chicken on a stick.
It doesn't.
Protect the chicken on the stick.
It's not going to deter people. We'll still
No, it
have our.
won't. It
We'll still
never-
have our 3 million people.
It
We
never
will.
does. It
No, it
never
don't.
does.
Hell no.
It never ever does. So
No.
yeah. But yeah, get your tickets ahead of time, guys. It's probably smarter, easier. But the parade for both the Flambeau and the Battle of Flowers, day and night, Battle of Flowers and Flambeau. The route is going to start at East Locust and Maine by Sac.
Okay.
Remember, this is
They
all
changed
they
it, didn't
they
they?
changed it.
Okay.
It's really weird. So
Yeah.
They go from Maine to Lexington, Lexington to St. Mary's. Are you following? Is everybody following?
In my head,
North
I am,
St. Mary's to Brooklyn, Brooklyn to Commerce,
Yeah.
and Commerce to Santa Rosa, and then it ends Santa Rosa and East Martin.
And how many miles is that?
Not very many.
Okay.
I want to say 4.
Okay, I don't know.
Unless you're walking in a
my head-
band suit and a hat and
in my head, I
playing
already
a
got
drum.
lost.
Yeah.
I took a left somewhere.
Yeah. No, I can picture it. It's just very
Yeah.
different.
Well, and why did they change this? Because something happened construction-wise?
Yeah, they're of course San Antonio's under construction, so it's 2.6 miles long.
Okay, it sounds a lot longer than that.
Well, I know, right? Well, yeah, because you're walking.
Well, yeah.
You're walking. Now, I look forward to all these events. Even
Yeah.
I'm that person though that I may not go to the parades, but I'll
I'll
definitely
watch
watch.
it. I do too,
I
yeah.
will definitely
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Do you remember? Was it last year or the year before that the river parade was on hold for a while?
Because of
I
the
think
weather?
lightning.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Was it
lightning.
last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. For the river parade.
Yes.
For the river parade. And that was
Yeah.
like I even stayed up and watched it because they extended it. They let it play
Yes.
out because you have all those people waiting, not just
Yeah.
the participants, but the people watching.
Yeah.
So they let it play out. That was last year. I remember.
Yeah, I will do at least one event this year.
Cool. I
Yeah.
say we take the TWT crew down on the first night of NIOSA.
Okay.
Go early, leave early.
Okay.
No, really. Like we go at
I'm down.
no work. Maybe a camera shot here and there.
As long as I get a chicken on a stick.
That's what I'm saying. But you can get your chicken on a stick right here at the
Yes.
Hollow, you guys. Not only can you get your chicken on a stick, you can get your corn in a cup. You can get a sausage wrap and asada tacos.
So a friend of mine
So
years
can we
ago-
pretend this is NIOSA?
Well, I
Let's
was going to say,
We'll line up at the door. I'll take your ticket and we'll come through.
a friend of mine years ago said that he was going to open up a bar, a club named Fiesta, year-round, with a bunch of heat lamps where everybody just walks in circles and spills beer on each other.
That's a great idea.
But it's going to be year-round. Call it Fiesta.
That's a great idea.
Yes, we got Pam saying that he's never been or seen a parade.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's interesting.
Well, Cam, I mean, I've been to one parade.
Which one was it?
I was a kid.
Aw. Are you not interested in
You're going to hate me for saying this. Okay? I mean, you got many reasons to hate me. But,
That's not true.
parades and fireworks display, if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
So then you're not just going out there to enjoy people and people watch and you don't care about that. Because that's what it is.
I thought it was more about waving at the clowns. No? Well, maybe I did something wrong.
No, it's just you have to really enjoy people watching because you got to look at the float and how they've decorated it. Do you care? Maybe not. That's why.
Well, maybe I need to give it another shot.
The princess, all the their gowns, the way they're made. Those are they take time to make these dresses. Not the princesses and the duchess and all that, but the makers. There's so much history that goes into it. So if you're not really excited about that and you're not excited about confetti being thrown at you and
I'll need to give it another chance because I always thought it was about waving at the clowns.
no.
Well, I was like 8.
Listen, you can wave at Roy anytime, okay? Not just when he's a clown. So,
Maybe I need to give it another shot.
I think you should. I think you should. It really is cool how San Antonio puts on such a great.
Well, and you know what? And like I said, those friends of mine that work on the floats and stuff,
Yeah.
the behind the scenes, it's a lot of freaking work.
And not just
It's a lot of work.
this week, for
Yes.
months.
Yeah, beforehand and afterwards.
Months
tearing
and
stuff
months.
down.
Yeah. So, not to take away from their Fiesta menu, you guys, they've got a great full menu of food here at the Hollow. You've got it's as simple as chips and salsa. You've got pizza, which I had earlier. It's still waiting for me in the back. Hamburgers. Sandoval, and my favorite one is the chicken Caesar wrap. Another favorite is a buffalo chicken salad.
Yes.
You've had that. Nachos. There's all kinds of fun stuff. But starting tomorrow, you guys, it begins. Chicken on a stick.
Ken said like he meant the Fiesta Parade.
What's that?
The Fiesta Parade.
The Fiesta
Yeah.
Parade. Yeah. What? With the jalapeno. Chicken on a stick with the jalapeno, says Haley. Yes.
Jalapeno.
Yeah.
Yes.
With fried.
Ken said he wasn't afraid when he got back from New Jersey when he went to the World Series on the homecoming parade.
Oh, nice. See,
that's-
Cam? It's one of my bucket list. It really is. I really want to be on a flight. I want to be on a.
We'll make it happen.
I know.
I'll make it happen.
Should we just go out there and be part of it and act like we were
I'll
supposed to
make
be
some
there?
phone calls for you. If I have to build you a float, I'll build you one.
Oh, yay. Yeah, you and what's his name? Your friend.
Which one?
The one that builds floats.
Oh, Joe Ramos.
Joe Ramos, yes.
Why don't we just take your golf cart for starters and make that into a float?
Okay. Couch, we need some wrapping. We need some wrapping done, right?
We'll get you a float. If
Yeah.
you want a float.
No, I
get a
really
float.
want to do it.
Yeah.
I really want to do it. Sandoval, how are we doing? Okay. I just want to make sure our picture was back up. So, I was invited to an event for next week, and it's called, remind me? Santerra.
It's kind of like the Alamo Heights night or something.
Kind of, yeah. And it's not the taste of North Fiesta Santerra, and it's $75 a ticket. We've got a bunch of sponsors there. Hello.
Thank you.
We've got some viewers watching and saying happy birthday to Rick. So yeah, they're gonna. It's
kind of like Alamo Heights night, right?
but not as big.
Right.
5:30 to 8:30. It's only a few hours long.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Passing Strangers is always a good band to watch. We just saw them last week. They're fun. So
But they have the food booth set up and all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. $75 gets you drinks and food and you get to.
That's pretty cheap nowadays.
Well, so I think so. Taste of Northside. Well, I don't know if it's called that anymore. They're going to the Rock. They're moving it to the Rock.
Where's the Rock?
La Cantera.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think you can pre-buy your tickets.
Wow, so many events.
Oh gosh, and I guarantee the Viva Fiesta. Doesn't that start tomorrow?
And Alamo Heights night is usually the first night, right?
Next week. So, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I have been to that, and that's a whole nother level right there.
King Williams is May 3rd. That's always a fun one.
Well,
to
that's
go to.
usually the last event, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's stuff going on all day long, you guys.
Hey, people come here
All
specifically
day,
for
every
this.
day. I mean, you see the Royal, what are they called? The
Royal.
the El Rey Feo
Yes.
and the court. The court.
Yes.
They're showing up at different schools right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're passing out medals. They're doing all the,
Well, and this is how long tradition-wise, Fiesta's been going on here for how long?
77 years.
Okay.
I think maybe that's Nyosa. And there was, do you say Nyosa or Neosa?
I say Nios.
But there was somebody that said, why do you say Fiesta? Think about it.
That's a good point.
Right?
What do you say? I say Nios.
So I think we say Nyosa because it's night in Old San Antonio. So, but the Neosa is because someone's trying to put the grammar correctly.
Niosa.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Niosa.
right? So
No, we're gonna settle it right here and now.
so 1891's for the Battle of the Flowers.
Yeah.
So that's been going on for.
But we're gonna settle the argument right here, right now on this show. It's Niosa.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Done
And you know
deal.
what? We're
Yeah.
jinxing it because it's raining right now, you guys. It just started raining. We're gonna we
Cam said we started Fiesta with TwT at the Hollow essay.
I like
It
it.
always is.
$340 million raised for funding and scholarships.
Did y'all hear that, guys? Repeat that, Jerry.
$340 million raised for local nonprofits for scholarships.
Yeah.
And anything else that they do.
And that's why we Fiesta San Antonio.
And there's businesses that pump out money out of their own pocket for this.
Oh, yeah.
They don't do it for the money.
Yeah.
No,
that's awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
for that information. Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah. So I will do one 100 events that benefit. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. Go in,
Yes.
go out there.
Yes.
Viva Fiesta, drink responsibly, have a lot of food, enjoy. Y'all be sure to come to the Hollow and have their fun
Yes.
Fiesta menu. All right, you guys. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Thanks for all the comments. We will see y'all later.